Two things I need to apologise for right off the bat. It's a rainy day, and I want to do my movie review. So, there it is. The second thing is this is, yes, a Brian A. Miller Bruce Willis movie. It's actually the first one. In my previous Bruce Willis review, I said that was the first movie that Brian A. Miller did with Bruce Willis. It's the second, so I was wrong. Doesn't affect my score though. That movie sucked. Anyway, what's this movie called? Oh yeah, The Prince. So The Prince is a 2014 action thriller thing directed by Brian A. Miller. It's written by the two same dudes as the last one, Andre Fabrizio and Jeremy Passmore. It stars Jason Patric, Bruce Willis, John Cusack, Jessica Lowndes, and 50 Cent. And have you seen Taken? Yeah. This is Taken, but shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to spoil this movie, by the way. And I'm not going to spend too much time reviewing this. There's not much to say. But Bruce Willis is in this, yes. For your token 10 minutes of screen time. And for most of it, considering the role he has, which is badass gangster dude, fucking nothing. Nothing until the end when he has to show a bit of emotion, and then there it is. They probably had to pay extra for that too. Jason Patric's alright. He's hard to root for. He's the guy trying to find his daughter, and I just find it hard to get behind him, or hard to find him as intimidating or as badass as everyone in the movie makes him out to be. And John Cusack doesn't turn up until about 50 minutes into the movie. He's in maybe 2 scenes. That's it. 50 Cent, 1 scene. That's it. Jessica Lowndes' character just kind of follows Jason Patric's character around as he tries to get his daughter. And this movie is like Taken if all the action was taken out. Like, there's very little action until towards the end, and then the action is just standard. There's nothing really exciting or badass or satisfying. And the movie's cliched as fuck. You always know where it's going. Doesn't throw you any curveballs, really. Have you seen Taken? Just watch Taken. In fact, watch Taken 2 or 3 over this. Because all 3 of those movies are much better than this one. Did I mention that Did I mention that Bruce Willis's wife dies again? This time at the start. That's like 3 or 4 of these now. Plus he's a bad guy. And the thing is, if he's only in these movies for 10 minutes, it's really hard to give a flying McFuck. You know? He doesn't put enough in his performance to make me go, oh yeah, this guy really... You only got to act for fucking 10 minutes worth of film. You see other actors from other shitty Bruce Willis movies pop in. There's Jonathan Shage is in this. He's really good. I would actually like to see him in a good movie. And yeah, you could say this movie also follows the pattern. Bruce Willis, 10 minutes... Then you've got some kind of decent actor in the starring role. And this time you've got 2 of those. You've got a John Cusack and a Bruce Willis. They're in it for a very short time. Fucking John Cusack, he talks like this. They're calling the prince. It's because in Rome and the Hadrian's Wall and in Rome and that's why it's dangerous. I'm like, what? Fucking turn it up. What? Fucking turn it up again. What? Put a microphone on that guy. Put one on Bruce Willis too. What is with the sound? When there's gunfights and shit, fucking pop, pop, I can hear that. And I'm like, oh shit, the volume's too loud. Turn it back down. I didn't even watch that much, write that many notes. John Cusack takes 50 minutes for him to show up. 50 Cent's like an hour in, doesn't really do much. It's a bad Taken rip-off. which has more star power than Taken. Taken has Liam Neeson. This one has, well, a couple bigger, more than one big name in it. And Liam Neeson has more charisma in his fucking bum hair than anyone in this flick. And you don't need to watch it. How does it rank in as terms of Bruce Willis movies? About average. 3 out of 10. There's no reason to watch this, ever. If you're a Bruce Willis fan, this movie sucks. If you're a John Cusack fan, this movie sucks. If you like anyone else in this, guess what? This movie's crap. Action's boring. Story's kind of predictable because we already seen it done better. And that's it. Like, dislike, share, subscribe, all that shit. I'll see you for more Bruce Willis. This is only the start. Oh yeah. Look, some of these Bruce Willis movies, they're going to be shitty like this one. But other Bruce Willis movies that I'll be doing very soon aren't. My only criteria for this, what I'm doing, the 7 Days of Bruce Willis, is 7 movies. Yes, I've got 3 shitty ones in the mix. But the other 4 are just movies I've never seen of his. And I don't know if they're bad or not. So, I'm going to find out.